Show me the Scrooge promo.
Do some Christmas traditions have pagan origins? It's a good question, so let's answer it. But first, our TLDR summary. Celebrating Christmas isn't bad. Early Christians separated themselves from pagan worship, but used cultural methods to communicate and share the gospel. Traditions and meaning change over time. So let's celebrate the birth of Christ.
The celebration of the date of one's birth was originally a pagan tradition.
But I guess by Mr. Cross's standard, we can't do that either.
Stop it.
Now, shall we unwrap this topic? A single tradition can mean very different things across religious and spiritual backgrounds. No traditions are more controversial than those surrounding the Christmas season. What we know as Christmas today did not have its start in the Bible, although Christians associate biblical meaning to these celebrations. No one can know 100% for sure what date Christ was born. Some believe the Christian church landed on December 25th as the official date of Christ's birth, just to piggyback on the pagan celebrations during the winter solstice. While early Christians did separate themselves from pagans, they also looked for ways to use the ideology and traditions around them to convey the gospel. Simply put, they would analyze the context of a pagan belief and then see how the hope of Jesus would be best understood in that context. Sort of like using a native language to be better understood by the natives.
You speak the truth, my faithful Indian companion.
Yes, some traditions that are practiced at Christmas do have their roots in pagan spirituality. The ringing of bells was thought to drive out evil spirits. Mistletoe was a sign of peace between druids. Evergreen trees were a tradition of bringing greenery inside at winter and celebrating life.
Everything that is wrong with Christmas is in this room, and I want it all gone.
So, does that mean that Christmas is bad?
Yes. No, it's just no.
Christmas is getting very complicated.
No! Traditions change and adapt throughout history. Just as symbols and words change their meaning over time, so do traditions. Some words we use every day now were at one time considered vulgar. Symbols we associate with one thing have been used throughout history by multiple cultures and for multiple reasons. Spoiler alert, pentagrams haven't always been a witchcraft thing. They were used in Christian symbology before the cross became the dominant symbol.
Oh, I didn't know that, Norman.
While God doesn't change, traditions and their meanings do. Candles can be used for simple light during a blackout, to assist in witchcraft, or to concentrate a more reverent atmosphere during a church service. What matters is the heart of the person participating in the activity. Personal convictions function as our moral compass when answers may not be totally clear in the Bible. Different Christians will have different convictions, and that is okay. Who are you to pass judgment on the servant of another? It is before his own master that he stands or falls, and he will be upheld, for the Lord is able to make him stand.
Christmas is about resolving differences.
A Christian's observation of Christmas is not inherently evil or sinful, despite the roots of some traditions. Do any of these practices cause you to sin personally? Would they cause someone else to sin? Some believers are convicted against having a Christmas tree or giving a gift.
Got invited to the Christmas party by mistake. Who knew?
A new believer may have converted from a religion like Druidism, Wicca, or Satanism, and now struggles to see beauty and purity in the candle. If you are convicted against a tradition or a certain practice, then there is no shame in not practicing it. However, if you are fully convinced in your own mind that there is nothing wrong with these traditions, then there is no shame in celebrating. If you choose to not practice certain or any Christmas traditions, that is okay, and kindly respect others who do not share your conviction. For either believer to boast that their conviction is the quote-unquote right one would be sinful pride. Now, in the spirit of Clark Griswold, ring the bell, put popcorn on the tree, give the gift, or don't. Hallelujah! Merry Christmas. That answers your question. Do some Christmas traditions have pagan origins? Donate a like, click the bell, and have a happy holiday. Or don't.